also restore the whole lobby spaces because it was a basement for the government.
Yeah,
building.
exactly. Yeah, you're right. So when we first came into the project here, the car park level, which was the level above us, continued right through and actually sort of locked into the core walls here. So down here was just, it was just a kind of a...
Oh, so it was like this height?
It was just about this height. It was probably even less than this height, actually, sort of probably at about sort of 2.5 meters, something like that.
Ooh,
so really, so not so high.
So you knocked everything out.
So we knocked it all out. So I knocked all of this out, cleaned it all out. Also, and obviously knocked out then the car park, cut all the car park back to liberate the tree, give the tree room to breathe.
Yes.
We were interested in trying to create an incredible transparency for the building. I think philosophically and literally we wanted the buildings to be incredibly open, very open to people, very transparent, so that people would feel like they could just walk into the Murray and enjoy it. It became this new building, kind of like a new piece of the city that they kind of lost in some ways. When it was a government building, it was quite sort of caged off. So we wanted to try and open it up and give it back to the people.
So now, this is the ground floor. It's the original entrance for the government building.
Exactly. So when we first came to see the building, this was just a sea of concrete and a sea of cars. So people would drive around on the other side. They'd come off Cotton Tree Drive, then they'd come down this ramp, and then they would park here or on the other side of the building on Garden Road side.
This was the car park for the government building.
Yes. So what we wanted to do was to sort of open it up, to sort of almost like to put it back into the city for people, reintroduce it back into the city, so it kind of becomes people's mind map of another piece of the city that they kind of understand. So one of the key things was to try and open it up and create it so that people could simply walk through the building, walk through the site. There's a really extraordinary sustainability agenda that goes with the building, and Ron Phillips, the architect, was pioneering. You can see if you look at the shade of the windows, none of the glass is actually getting the sun on it.
Yeah.
So it's super simple, super clever. I mean, brilliant piece of design by Ron, where the glass doesn't have any direct sunlight on it. So as a result of that, the heat load on the glass is massively reduced. Originally, the building was designed obviously as an office building. The windowsill was probably about this sort of high, really, which obviously doesn't work so well for a hotel. So we managed to then put in these kind of very big, perfectly square windows to fill Ron's perfectly square elevations, and it dropped the windowsill right the way down to here, which is great because it just gives you that sort of perfectly framed, it gives you this sort of framed view when you look out the window.